Now, a tanker has reported being hijacked off the coast of Yemen. The United Kingdom Maritime Trade Operations Centre says the tanker was travelling off Yemen's coast when it was boarded by 6 armed individuals who took control and diverted it towards Somalia. The UK MTO says it received a report of the incident 136 nautical miles east of the Yemeni city of Makalla. Well, I'm joined now by our military analyst, Sean Bell. So, Sean, this is an area with high tensions, of course, with the Iranian conflict going on. But this tanker has been hijacked and taken towards Somalia. Now, I don't remember the Somalians being involved in the Iranian conflict.
No, good evening, Sean. Yeah, I mean, the details are scant. Let's be quite clear up front. The vessel apparently is the Cebu one. We understand it's some sort of bulk carrier. As you say, seized by 6 armed individuals, then heading for Somalia. That's the MO of the Somali pirates for many years ago. I think what's interesting is Somalia has been famous for piracy, but actually we haven't seen that for some time. I was digging into the stats. Between 2005 and 2012, just a 7-year period, there were over $400 million worth of ransoms held. Over 1,000 vessels were intercepted as piracy. But ever since 2013, for the next decade, only 2. And that stark decrease was because the coordination of military vessels and activity and escort, and more personally, lots of security details on board the vessels, which actually just dealt with it themselves. So the question is, why has this happened now? Well, as you say, the Iran war has made the whole area at the bottom of the Red Sea much more volatile. We've got another map up which actually shows another one of the ports as well, that there's a Bab el-Mandeb Straits, but just up literally on the left, just north of Bab el-Mandeb Straits, there's another little port, Mocha port, which has been closed down because the Houthis have been attacking it. The Houthis have also been attacking vessels which are bringing out Saudi oil because they're trying to work, obviously, as with Iran. And global traffic that normally goes through the Suez Canal, down through the Red Sea and then out as a shortcut, that's been disruptive. And a lot of it's now going around the Horn of Africa, which is much further, adds another 2 weeks as well. But all this disruption, you have to look at, you know, what else is going on here and why? And the dark shadow of Iran does seem to be behind a lot of this.
So if that's true, why would Iran be getting involved with Somalia and Somalian pirates?
Well, I reiterate, we don't know very much here, but my antenna when I first heard this news went, I don't believe in coincidences, and given what's happening here, from the Iranian perspective, you know, Houthis are a proxy of the Iranian regime. When I've been away for a few days break, when I came back, we've still got this situation where the US and Iran, at the end of their 60-day ceasefire, that's all finished on Monday. President Trump said, we've no prospect of talks, and by the way, we're going to put economic sanctions on Iran. All of that's building pressure, and Iran therefore would be piling pressure on the Houthis to start closing up the Bab el-Mandeb Straits, and also, therefore, the Somalis. Why would they suddenly pop up unless they were also fanning the flames by Iran and the Houthis to actually make this happen? Because by increasing the threat to international traffic, by reducing Saudi's oil exports, all of which will ramp pressure up on President Donald Trump to re-engage, to find a negotiated settlement to actually bring the conflict to an end. And therefore, we don't know any of that is true at the moment. But as I say, I'm old enough to look and say, I don't believe in coincidences here.
That's really fascinating. And I've known you for a while now, knowing that military people don't believe in coincidences. No. That's one thing you've taught me, and many other things as well. Sean, thank you very much indeed.